watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
You know, fascinating today is the temperatures that occurred this morning. We had a warm front move through. Right now we're in the process of having a cold front move through. Incredibly warm reading, especially this morning along the lakeshore. I believe it was about 4 o'clock this morning. Benton Harbor, South Haven, we're in the upper 70s. Now the wind is in the process of changing and coming right off of Lake Michigan as that cold front moves through. You can see South Haven now at 67 degrees, so your high temperature has already occurred for the day. Grand Haven, you're going to stay relatively, or South Haven, you'll stay relatively the same at 67. Grand Haven right along the lakeshore, 54 degrees out there. Then you have 73 in inland areas such as the Grand Rapids Airport, 77 in downtown Kalamazoo, and Fremont coming in with 69 degrees. Still a little breezy out there, but as that cold front moves through, I think our breeze will relax during the afternoon. Let's take a look at some other area temperatures here and there, north, south, east, west. And this time of year just fascinates me. Water temperatures right around 41 degrees in Lake Michigan at the present time, and Lake Michigan really has an impact anytime that wind comes off of the lake. And as far as the broad view, 80 degrees in Chicago. Now with that cold front moving through, temperatures behind it, really not that much colder with the exception of in Wisconsin. Yesterday it hit 84 degrees in Ironwood, but in Escanaba they hit a high temperature of 55 degrees. Just an incredible contrast out there. But this cold front is not going to have the cold air mass that it had, the one that moved through earlier in the weekend that brought temperatures in the 40s for highs for many of us for later in the weekend. We're looking at the infrared satellite radar composite. Here's the current position of that cold front working its way through. There's a few clouds off to the west, and I think as we head towards the late afternoons and also around the time of sunset, which is just prior to 9 o'clock here in Grand Rapids, we'll start to see a few of those high clouds move in. The wind still brisk. Now it's out of the northwest, and that's a sign of that cold front now heading through West Michigan, northwest at 18 Grand Rapids, 20 in Fremont, 20 in Kalamazoo. But again, later this afternoon and into the evening hours, it's going to die down a fair amount. Here's the 24-hour forecast. We'll start you at 6 o'clock. The wind again out of the west-northwest. By that time, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Here's the streak of clouds I was talking about. So a few mid and high level clouds streaming in towards the evening hours and late afternoon. By midnight, temperatures will be in the mid 50s out there. Pretty comfortable. Wake up readings will be right around 50 degrees, which is fairly close to the average for this time of year. And it looks like tomorrow, another nice day with a lot of sunshine heading our way. Temperatures at noon, right around 74 degrees, so very close to what we're enjoying today. And later on tomorrow, we'll see 6 o'clock readings with a fairly light wind out of the west-northwest, 5 to 15. Temperatures in inland areas approaching 80. Again, at the lakeshore, certainly will be cooler across the board. Storm Team 8-day forecast, basically high pressure in control of our weather. Wednesday right on through Friday. Friday, a fair amount of clouds are going to roll into the picture, though, and that's going to basically cut down on all the sunshine that we're going to enjoy for Wednesday and also on Thursday. The weekend, though, pretty nice, warming things up. 80 degrees on Saturday, into the 80s on Sunday. Only a 30% chance of a passing shower, maybe a thunder shower. I think the greater threat of rain is going to hold off until after the weekend in the Monday-Tuesday time frame. So maybe we actually have to do some sprinkling out there. Who knows? Hard to believe after April, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And on Saturday, Storm Team 8 partnering with Wood Radio, 1300 AM and 106.9 FM. Well, we're there to answer your severe weather questions live. Storm Team 8 Chief Meteorologist Bill Steffen, along with myself and meteorologist Terry DeBoer, will be there at the Wood Radio Studios for our interactive severe weather radio show from 12 to 2 p.m. Join us. Pick our brains.
Awesome.
And tomorrow you'll be able to join us for a special severe weather event at Cascade Meyer on 28th Street. From 4 to 7 in the evening, meteorologist Bill Steffen and Kyle Underwood will be there to help program your weather radio and answer any questions you may have. You can bring your existing radio or buy one at the special display. So cool stuff. We're getting you ready for severe weather season.
That is something that I do not have in my home that I tell myself every year I'm going to put on the Christmas list or get in my home somehow, and I do not have one.
It's very important. We have a lot of severe weather in the Great Lakes during the overnight period.
And if a cell phone tower goes down, you're not necessarily going to get that information, and that's what those are
correct.
for.
And I tell you what, when one of those alarms go off, they'll wake the dead.
Yeah.
So you will not be able to sleep through it.
Yeah. And that's a good thing. All right, thank you, Matt.